Good evening. I'm Melanie Hankins Booth, and I'd like to welcome you to the live coverage of the 44th Annual Starkville Christmas Parade, where this year our theme is a Star-Spangled Christmas. And in keeping with our patriotic theme, we would like to welcome a very special co-host who is an excellent example of patriotism, two-term Lieutenant Governor Amy Tuck. Amy is with us today. She represented our area, Oktibbeha County native, as a state senator. She presided over the Senate. She has worked in so many areas of government, but currently she is the Mississippi State University Vice President for Campus Activities. Campus Services, I'm sorry, Amy. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here with us.
Thank you, Melanie. I'm excited and honored to be your co-host this evening for the exciting Starkville Star-Spangled Christmas Parade. It is an honor to be here with you. You have done so much for the Starkville Christmas Parade. You have been a tremendous host for many, many years, and to have an opportunity to sit beside you is a great honor.
Well, we're glad you're here. It's a big parade we've got going on tonight.
It is exciting. People are beginning to arrive, and the Greater Starkville Development Partnership has done a wonderful job this year encouraging our community to think about freedom and patriotism and community involvement and family and faith, and most of all, service. Our public service, our law enforcement community, our first responders, our firemen, and especially our military leaders that we have in our community. So it's a great opportunity to come out and see the Star-Spangled Christmas Parade.
And of course, we're looking forward to seeing all the entries that are going to be exemplifying this Star-Spangled Christmas. And the parade has already begun at the other end of the Main Street here at College Park Shopping Center, where it will be making its way down here. We'll have a few more minutes to talk about the parade, and we'll talk about some of the traditions that we've had. This is actually the 39th consecutive broadcast, Amy, of the Starkville Christmas Parade, live here from the steps of First United Methodist Church, and that has been every year since the inception of the television ministry, which was in 1976, and so we are very proud of that. The 44th annual parade, but our 39th consecutive broadcast.
That's exciting, and it looks like the weather is beginning to clear off. The rain is slowed up in a little bit, so we encourage everybody to come out and get in the holiday spirit. It's a great chance to come and see a lot of floats and walking units and Santa Claus, so hope everybody come out and join us.
Yeah, and of course a tradition, one of our most exciting parts of the parade is that we have what we call our street reporter, or we call him our man on the street, who actually is there at the parade level with the crowds, who kind of captures the feeling and the flavor of the parade there on the street. And we are very blessed to have with us again this year Kevin Simmons. Kevin is a student at Mississippi State, and we appreciate his efforts. And believe it or not, Amy, there are some folks gathering across the street, and I know that Kevin is going to have an interview or two for us so that we can just see the folks who are down there.
Exciting. Kevin, we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Mel and Amy. As you said, it's a little rainy down here, but there is a crowd forming. There's a lot of proud Starkville citizens who didn't want to miss the parade. But if you didn't decide to come out tonight, you can watch it live on WOBV. We appreciate everyone for being a part. Mel, I'm so glad to be a part with you. I know this is your 24th Starkville Christmas Parade, and that you're such a big part of this parade. We really appreciate everything you do. And former Lieutenant Governor Amy Tuck, we're so glad to have you here too.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm excited to be here.
And of course, Kevin, you could see he's got his umbrella, he's prepared. The question that has been on everyone's mind today was, will it rain on our parade? And we thought earlier today, no, the forecast says it's not going to rain at all until at the end of the parade or late in the parade. But I'm afraid that it is raining a little bit.
It is, but it's about 63 degrees, so it's very pleasant as far as the temperature goes. And the rain is beginning to slow up just a little bit. So we hope that you will come join us. It's time to get in the holiday spirit. So come on, and we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. So come join us.
And the thing is, we are protected here on the steps of the First Methodist Church, and you have a great seat there at home. So we have gotten word from the parade coordinators that most of the entries are still in the parade. Some folks couldn't come out because of the rain, but you can just stay tuned right there at your home and watch the events of the parade. You can watch the folks that are making their way down here. So it has slacked off a little bit. The rain is not as bad as it was, and we are still going to have a parade. Originally, we had as many as 62 entries, but like I said, I think some of the entries have chosen not to participate because of the weather. But again, keep your seat there, the best seat in the house, on your couch, and stay tuned with us in the next hour or hour and a half. We'll bring you the parade coverage.
And Melanie, there's another option for those that would like to view the parade. We have live streaming tonight, and we're excited about that. It can be found on www.growasdisciples.com. So we encourage you to contact your friends and your family and ask them to join us and go look at the live streaming that is being provided for the parade tonight. This has been a great addition because those that may not be able to be in Starkville but maybe are part of the MSU family or have lived here before or have loved ones that are participants in the parade, by going and looking at this live streaming, they get a first-hand account of what's going on. So I encourage everybody, if you can't join us, call your family and friends and relatives and ask them to join us at www.growasdisciples.com.
Yeah, and I think you can see the web address there on your monitor. And make sure that you'll see when you go to the website, it's the first banner there. All you got to do is click on it. It'll take you right there. You don't have to be extremely technical to be able to do that. Growasdisciples.com. Now, in the parade every year, Amy, there's so many people that work hard to make the parade itself come together, all throughout the community with the Greater Starkville Development Partnership, with the crew here at First Methodist Church, and with Starkville Channel 5. But in addition to those people that we'll talk about more later, we have some sponsors of the parade. We are very appreciative of our sponsors, some of them longtime sponsors. And so we want to make sure that we take a break and that we thank our sponsors.
Absolutely.
And tell them thank you for what they do to make this broadcast possible. So we're going to take a break and thank our sponsors of the 2015 Starkville Christmas Parade. Welcome back to the 44th Annual Starkville Christmas Parade. I'm Melanie Hankins Booth, here with Amy Tuck. We are broadcasting live from the steps of the First United Methodist Church as we explore the theme of this year's parade, A Star-Spangled Christmas.
Melanie, we're excited. There's still over about 60 units that are going to be in the parade, so it's going to be an exciting time. We have floats, we have walking units, we have antique cars, we have bands, so it's going to be great. And of course, we have the man of the hour, Santa Claus.
Absolutely. One of our favorite parts of the Starkville Christmas Parade is that at the end of the parade, Santa Claus will ride the Starkville Rotary float right here in front of us, and at the end he will actually get off his float and come to the set, and he will have a special message to deliver to the boys and girls in Starkville. He says it every time. He says, "You get to see me first. I'm here first." And so we encourage you, if you have youngsters at home, to make sure that they're watching at the end of this broadcast, because Santa Claus will be able to look in the camera and give them a special message. We appreciate Santa being here, but we have some other great entries and participants in the parade as well.
We're excited tonight to have the famous Maroon Marching Band from Mississippi State University, and they are just a tremendous ambassador for our area and for our state, and to have them join us, that's going to be exciting as well. They're under the direction of Elva K. Lance. They do an amazing job. As you know, you've seen them perform at the recent football games and their patriotic shows that they perform with the American flag. So they do a great job, and we're excited that they're with us tonight.
You know, all the participants, it's a collaborative effort like we talked about. We thank the MSU participants, the community, the civic groups, the businesses, the churches, everybody that will be involved. It's just a great collaboration, and it's part of what makes the Christmas parade just such a dynamic experience. It's different every year, and it's wonderful.
It is. It's exciting. It is, like you said, it's a great collaboration. We have the Greater Starkville Development Partnership. We have our community come together. We have Mississippi State University and our community television station.
Yeah, and of course we have our great man on the street, Kevin Simmons. I think Kevin has an interview for us. Kevin, what's going on down on the street?
I am here with Maggie and Whitten Miller. Whitten, are you excited about the parade?
Yes,
What about you, Maggie?
I am.
So what are y'all most excited about for this year's parade?
Santa. I'm excited to see my cousin play in the Maroon Band.
Oh, okay, exciting. The Maroon Band is just coming around the corner. So, Whitten, can you tell me what you want for Christmas this year?
A Hot Wheel garage, video games, a new baseball bat, and a glove.
Do you think you'll get those things?
Maybe.
All right. And what about you, Maggie?
I want a Michael Kors purse and just like clothes and stuff like that.
Well, they seem like reasonable requests. I hope that works out for you. Well, I'm down here on Lampkin Street, and we were just waiting for the parade to start, but now we're going to send it back to Mel and Amy.
Thank you, Kevin. We talk a lot about traditions and how much fun it is to do the parade and exciting things that go on, but one of the most honored traditions of the Starkville Christmas Parade is in the presentation of the Grand Marshal.
Absolutely, and we're so pleased that we have a wonderful Grand Marshal today that we can honor, and he is a great patriot, he's a community leader, and that's Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Rendon. I have the opportunity to work with Andrew on the campus of Mississippi State in his efforts of the Division of Student Affairs. He strives for excellence, Melanie, in everything that he does, and he works with us in the Crisis Action Team. He's a great family man, a leader, and a military leader, and just a wonderful gentleman to work with. He comes from Starkville. His family has always strived to provide service to the Starkville and the MSU community. He grew up on the Mississippi State University campus, where his father was a professor. Andrew's family has started the Dale Rendon Foundation, which honors his late brother. The Artist and the Musician Foundation, it embodies compassion, fairness, and equality while awarding MSU art major scholarships for future education. Andrew was hired as the first director of the Center for America's Veterans, what we just talked about, and he was hired in that role because of his ability to relate to soldiers and their families. And he is credited with planning and developing the foresight of what is now the nationally known and recognized center. He is an avid musical performer in support of the arts in Starkville and Mississippi State University. He received his commission as the second lieutenant in the United States Army at MSU's Army ROTC Bulldog Battalion, and he completed the Aviation Officer Basic Course and Entry Rotary Wing training at Fort Rucker, Alabama, and completed permanent change of station to Germany, where he was assigned as a UH-60 Black Hawk platoon leader. He has received numerous awards and decorations, including the Bronze Star Medal, the Afghanistan Campaign Medal, and many, many others. Andrew is a pillar of the Starkville community and a true Star-Spangled American, and we are proud to have him serve as our Grand Marshal for the Star-Spangled Christmas Parade.
Wow, a great patriot, a great community member, and a great part of the MSU community. We thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Rendon, for being our Grand Marshal and for all that you do for us. Now, Amy, here we go. The parade has made its way to us here in front of the First United Methodist Church. These are some visiting police officers on their motorcycle units, with their motorcycle units, and they are bringing the rest of the dignitaries. We've got our Mayor, Parker Wiseman, and his wonderful wife, Lindsay, coming up behind them. But let's just let's look at the formation. They're going to ride in front of us here in front of the cameras.
Absolutely. We're excited to be broadcasting the 44th Annual Christmas Parade live from our set here at WOBV on the front steps of the First United Methodist Church.
Now, Amy, I'll go ahead and start talking about another of the traditions of the Starkville Christmas Parade. Every year, the Starkville High School Junior ROTC, our Yellow Jacket Battalion, they are the ones who present our colors, and they really kick our parade off for the beginning of the parade. They carry the banner that bears the theme of our parade, and they will be coming in. Often they will do a marching exercise here in front of us, in front of our cameras. But that would be the Starkville Junior ROTC. They have been in the parade, Amy, for the past 17 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Looking forward to seeing them.
Also, while we have a minute, while we're waiting for the parade to get here, let's talk about replay times for the parade. Tomorrow night, you'll be able to watch the parade for the first time at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And then every Saturday morning at 10 and every Sunday afternoon at 4. We'll mention this again, but let's talk about the parade right now.
Excellent. And joining us now in front of us, we have the Junior ROTC Yellow Jacket Battalion, and they have participated in the parade for the past 17 years. And so far, the Starkville High School Junior ROTC teams, they have competed in Brandon, Clarksdale, and Biloxi, Mississippi, and they have won several awards. In addition to traveling for competitions, they are very active in our community, and they participate in various service and community projects such as Get Swept Up, Adopt a School, veteran and nursing homes. They are called on the community many times to present the colors and be of service at formal events. The instructors for the Yellow Jacket Battalion are Lieutenant Colonel Charlize Webb and Sergeant Major Larry Daniels, and they are performing their move called Eyes Right, marching movement where all cadets salute and look to their right, which is where the general and other dignitaries are seated and where they get an overall view of the marching unit.
Coming behind them is our Grand Marshal. You just heard Amy talk about what a wonderful community member, what a wonderful man, what a wonderful patriot and servant for all of us, Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Rendon. Thank you so much for being our Grand Marshal. And coming immediately behind him, Amy, our favorite MSU marching band.
The famous Maroon Band at Mississippi State has one of the oldest traditions in the Southeast and has been a significant part of the Mississippi State family for more than 110 years.
Let's listen to the band, Amy. Provides students with opportunities to develop their musicianship, social skills, and leadership, regardless of their field of study. Well, I think what is important, with an average ACT score of over 26, over 75% of the band graduated in the top 25% of their high school class. And in addition to their academic achievement, 1 out of 5 band students was a member of the all-state band in their home state. Wow, and I tell you, we just cannot thank these young people and their leaders enough for coming out tonight and making our parade so special. Now, they look like they do this every day. You think they've ever performed in the rain before, Amy?
I think they're prepared for anything, absolutely. I think Elva K. Lance has them prepared for all situations.
Absolutely. You know, we talk about it a lot, but how many small communities or communities like us have the advantage of having Mississippi State University's famous Maroon Band in our parade? That's amazing.
We're very fortunate.
Now, this is Police Chief and the Wiseman family, our Police Chief Nichols and Parker, and Miss Lindsay Wiseman, I believe, is in there. The Starkville Police Department is one of only 6 police departments in Mississippi to be recognized by the Commission on Accreditation of Law Enforcement Agencies as a nationally accredited agency. And under Mayor Wiseman's leadership, Starkville's been recognized as the healthiest hometown in Mississippi. We've been recognized as a Playful City USA and a Tree City USA. Further, Starkville has been recognized nationally as a top 5 city in the U.S. to open a restaurant, a top 8 football city in which to retire, a top 20 baseball city, and a top 30 of small towns in the nation.
Absolutely, and we just saw past our stand tonight a while ago. We just saw the Wiseman family, as you said, but we also had our Starkville Fire Department Pink Hills that just came by, and we were excited to see them, and they were led by our Fire Chief, Charles Yarber. And so we were excited to have them come and join us as well.
Yeah, and that is the Bulldog Realty, I believe, United Country Bulldog Realty. They have a Star-Spangled Bronco Christmas, and it's their 4th year to participate. And since 2007, they've won all kind of awards, and we appreciate their participation in the Starkville Christmas Parade.
Right before them, we were led by the Chief Vance Rice of our Mississippi State Police Department, who just passed by us as well, and so we were excited to have them participate. This is their 4th year to be in the parade.
And this is Mississippi's Miss Hospitality, Erin Morgan. Erin was crowned Miss Mississippi Hospitality in 2015, representing the city of Laurel, Mississippi. And I know that our man on the street, Kevin Simmons, is getting ready for an interview there. Kevin,
I am
are
here
you?
with Miss Hospitality, Erin Morgan. Erin, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Are you enjoying the parade?
It's awesome. I love downtown Starkville. A great place for a parade.
So could you tell me a little bit about being Miss Hospitality?
Yes, Mississippi's Miss Hospitality. It's a representation of all of Mississippi's tourism and economic development. So really, I travel the state and promote tourism and economic development.
All right, thank you, Erin. Enjoy the parade. Back to you, Mel and Amy.
Thank you so much. Again, that is Miss Erin Morgan. And Erin is 21 years old, a senior at Mississippi State University, pursuing a degree in kinesiology. And while at Mississippi State, she's involved with Chi Omega Sorority, the Shackles Honor College, and the Student Association. Thank you, Erin.
And coming up now, we have the Starkville Christian School, Melanie. They are celebrating a Star-Spangled Christmas and the school's 20th year anniversary. Incorporated in 1996 as a not-for-profit Mississippi corporation, the school began with 9 boys in grades 1st through 6th, and the faculty made up of 2 teachers. And in 1997, additional classes were added. And in 2004, they expanded to add a second building that included a gym, cafeteria, and 10 classrooms. And so we're excited that they're celebrating their 20th anniversary and they're with us tonight.
And our Oktibbeha County Sheriff's Department, our wonderful Sheriff Steve Gladney there, providing honest, fair, impartial, and professional public service to all the citizens of Oktibbeha County.
Absolutely, and they provide a safe community where citizens will enjoy living and remain here to live and work and raise their families as well.
We saw the East Fire Rescue vehicle that goes by, and I'll be honest, with the different groups that have dropped out, Amy, we're just going to have to really stay on our toes to be talking about the folks that you are seeing at home on your television screen, because the parade's rolling pretty fast, and we have the fire department here, Central Oktibbeha Fire Department.
And we certainly want to pay tribute to our firemen, because they are always some of our outstanding heroes in our area, and they provide a tremendous service to those in times of need. So we're excited to have their participation in the parade tonight and appreciate their service as well.
Their volunteer fire department is 100% volunteer, just like it said, and but they're held to the same standards, the same training standards as regular firemen, even though they're volunteers. They respond to an average of 800 emergency situations.
And they're led by Coordinator Kirk Rosenheim of the Oktibbeha County Volunteer Fire Department.
We missed a couple of folks. The Oktibbeha County Board of Supervisors, I believe, came by, the chief policy-making and administrative body of our county, and that was John Montgomery, Orlando Trainer, Marvell Howard, Brickley Miller, and Joe Williams. They came through earlier, along with our Justice Court judges. And now I recognize that tree. She has been representing Oktibbeha County Hospital and leading their floats every year for many, many years. This is the OCH Regional Medical Center float coming up.
And OCH wants you to have a Star-Spangled Christmas. They have participated in the parade for over 20 years, and they have won Best Overall in the past, Best Show of Lights, and Best Use of Theme. OCH is the second largest employer in Oktibbeha County. They employ over 600 professionals staffed at the main hospitals and 9 clinics, Wellness Connection, and rehab services. And next year, OCH, Melanie, they're going to celebrate their 43rd birthday. Among the many interesting facts about the hospital, one of them that many may find interesting is that our president at Mississippi State, Mark Keenum, he was born there when the hospital was located in the former Felix Long Memorial Hospital.
All right, Amy, and this is the Golden Triangle Celts. Now, they were established in 2003 for the love of and the promotion of all things Celtic, Scottish, Irish, and Welsh. And actually, the group selects a Irish Rose who is crowned on St. Patrick's Day. That'd be March 17th every year. I tell you, these guys are coming by so quickly you would think they're being rained on.
I think so. You're right. We're excited to see WCBI participating in the parade tonight. We wave at them and welcome them. WCBI is your home for NCIS, Big Bang Theory, and the new hit series Supergirl, mid-morning with Andrea South, and your local news, weather, and sports. Watch Flash and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend on WCBI's sister station, CDW, and Modern Family and Walking Dead on My Mississippi. So Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching WCBI, your news leader.
The Cub Scout Pack 45 is part of our Cub Scout group in Starkville. They say that the Cub Scouts' duty to God and to their country They join us to raise a grand old flag for Christmas on board a float featuring the American flag, waving above the Scouts in uniform. Their float is decorated with blue stars, white lights, patriotic buntings, and of course, a patriotic Christmas tree. And they're celebrating America by playing patriotic music and Christmas songs on their favorite kazoos. I see the marching kazooers out there in front of us. Now, they are part of the Pushmataha Council, and we are thankful for the Cub Scouts' participation in our parade.
Next up, we see the Flips Unlimited. Flips Unlimited Gymnastics and Cheer was founded in 2007 by Jennifer Crunk, a former gymnast who wanted to spread her passion for the sport to the current youth of our community. Now, Jennifer has coached gymnastics and cheerleading for 32 years, and Flips offers recreational and competitive gymnastics, cheer, and tumbling for ages 18 months to 18 years. The gym's focus is faith, family fun, and fitness. With 111 girls in their programs ages 2 to 15 years, Flips has competed statewide, most recently winning first place all around and 3 second place all arounds in a Starkville, Mississippi competition.
I think we know why they're called Flips.
I think so.
And it looks like they are having a great time. And you know what? They're out here, they're making memories. Thank you for your participation, even in the rain, to the Starkville Flips Unlimited. Now, I believe this is the First Baptist Church of Starkville's children's ministry. Their church, preschool, and kids are centered on sharing the love of Jesus and investing in the lives of each of these kids. Each week, children learn and discover biblical truths in an age-appropriate way, whether it's singing, praying, or learning how to apply God's Word in our lives. And these kids and their parents of first through sixth graders that are there on that float, they invite us to join them on Wednesdays and Sundays at First Baptist Church in Starkville. They have gathered to celebrate our armed forces and to thank them for our freedoms.
Next, we have our Oktibbeha County chapter of the MSU Alumni Association, and it invites anyone that loves the Bulldogs to become a supporter of the university and get involved with the Oktibbeha County Alumni chapter. Meredith Thomas is on this car as well, and she is a tremendous role model. She is Miss Mississippi State University 2016. And she is the daughter of Eddie and Angela Thomas and is a native of Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Currently, she is a senior in interdisciplinary studies, majoring with a concentration in biology, kinesiology, and psychology at MSU. She is a member of the Delta Gamma sorority and Bullies Bells. She was crowned Miss Maroon and White in 2013 and was named 4th runner-up in the 2015 Miss Mississippi pageant. She will represent Mississippi State University as she competes for the title of Miss Mississippi this summer in Vicksburg, riding and representing the Oktibbeha County chapter of the Mississippi State University Alumni Association, a great role model for our youth. We are proud to have Meredith Thomas.
And Kevin, tell us about Meredith Thomas, Miss MSU.
Meredith, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Are you enjoying the parade?
I am. It was raining a little bit earlier, but it made for a great memory.
I agree. So could you tell me a little bit about being Miss MSU?
Well, as Miss MSU, I get to represent Mississippi State University, and I get to go to different events and also serve the university, which has been a great experience for me, and I'm really looking forward to this next year.
All right, Meredith, thank you for the interview. Enjoy the parade.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mel and Amy.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Meredith. Next, we have participants from the Southern Cruisers Car Club. We thank them for their participation again this year. They are coming through with a lot of their most spectacular club cars.
They were established in November 8th of 1990, and they have a tremendous successful annual car show.
I believe this is the Jack Rhodes and his grandson Luke Patrick from Starkville driving a 1955 Chevrolet two-door 210. He just went by in that car. It's only the first entry, and now the second entry
is Joe Morris and his beautiful wife Pat and their daughter Mandy in the 1956 Chevrolet two-door 210. And this cool car is powered by a 350 engine and a 700R transmission. She enjoys air conditioning and AM, but they want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Rudy Johnson and Laurie Mills with grandsons Barrett and Preston Lewis are driving that red and white 1978 Ford Bronco that we just saw. Such a cool car. He bought that truck in Montana.
And next we have Charles Guyton and his friend Nancy Pruitt driving the 1930 Model A Ford. A fully original Tudor sedan was built in 1930. The price when it was new, Melanie, was $495.
Wow. And Mark Guyton driving a 1942 Buick Street Rod Coupe, a Model 44. That was exceptionally rare. Only 461 of that style was produced. And we are so appreciative of the Southern Cruisers Car Club. Here's one more.
We do. That's Mike and Susie Latham with their granddaughter Ashley Berryman and niece Chloe Latham and a very special friend Roscoe. And they're in this beautiful white 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air two-door hardtop. And this car just came out of a 3-year total renovation process due to an engine fire. But they've had this cool vehicle since 2008. He loves to drive it as much as he can, and they love old cars, and they wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Wow. Coming along behind them would be the Girl Scouts, the Mississippi Southeast Service Unit. The Girl Scouts, the heart of the South, is made up of girls from 4 counties, Oktibbeha, Winston, Choctaw, and Webster, ranging from 5 years to seniors in high school. The Girl Scouts earn awards, with the highest being the Gold Award, which is equivalent to the Eagle Scout Award, and they take part in service projects such as Backpack Buddies and the Angel Tree. Now, this organization was started by Juliet Gordon Lowe in Savannah, Georgia, and it includes literally thousands of girls from all over the country, and each of the troops visit Miss Lowe's birthplace each year. The Girl Scouts of Mississippi have been a patron of our Starkville Christmas Parade for many, many years, and we appreciate their participation. And shout out to those moms and dads who said, come on, we're going to the parade. It may be raining a little bit, but let's just put our raincoats on and take off.
Absolutely. They look like they're having a great time. And next up, you can see the costume party and the MSU Ballroom Dance Club. This is exciting. They're having a great time. The MSU Ballroom Dance Club is a social organization that strives to provide, advance, and encourage the opportunity to learn and practice ballroom dancing. With a membership totaling approximately 40 people, the club offers dance lessons at the Sanderson Center on Sundays at 4 p.m. Melanie, we might need to go try that out for club members and anyone else with the Sanderson Center membership. They are clothed in costumes and accessories from the Costume Party, located in the College Park Shopping Center here in Starkville, specializing in unique and quality costumes for adults. They are open year-round, and they both sell costumes and rent them. But it is an exciting time. They have Cinderella, Prince Charming, Beauty and the Beast, and of course, to celebrate the Star-Spangled Christmas, Uncle Sam and the Statue of Liberty.
And wait a minute, did I see any of the Dancing with the Stars stars out there? Was that Bendy? Did I see Bendy?
I think you did. He just went by.
Okay, well, maybe not, but they did do a great job.
And we see our Shipley's Donut. This is a tradition. The Glaze, the donut mascot, is celebrating a Star-Spangled Christmas in red, white, and blue style. And they love children, and they're excited to make appearances on special occasion. He's often found playing, dancing, and taking pictures with kids.
Oh, wow.
Shipley's Donuts.
Look, it's the MSU Eco Car 3. Now, I am so excited about the participation of the Eco Car. It's the second year that they've been in our Starkville Parade, and they are one of 16 teams competing in the North American 4-year competition. And our own Kevin Simmons is with the MSU Eco Car. We'll talk more about them after he speaks with them personally. Kevin?
I'm here with the Eco Car, and can you tell me your name, sir?
Yeah, I'm Jared Oakley. So I'm a member of the Eco Car team here at Mississippi State. We're converting a 2016 Camaro into a performance hybrid vehicle.
So could you tell me, how many miles to the gallon does this Camaro get?
So we're going to estimate ours to be around 60 miles to the gallon.
And I know we're really happy to have the Camaro here in the parade, but are there any other places around the country that you'd like to share with us that this Camaro has been?
None yet. So.
Okay. But going places?
Yeah, we'll actually be going out to Yuma, Arizona this year to test our car at the GM Proving Grounds.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much, and y'all enjoy the parade. Back to you, Mel and Damie.
Thanks, Kevin. This car was chosen to be a part of the Eco Car 3 out of over 100 universities that applied for competition. They have brought national recognition to our university and to our state. And they have placed many, many times and been featured in MSU commercials and the Alumnus magazine. So we are certainly excited to have them at the parade tonight.
And there goes the First Baptist Church from Longview. God bless America and Merry Christmas, they said. That was a large star with lights, featuring the real reason for the season. This is a relatively new entry, Jobs for Mississippi Graduates. Amy, it is a first-year pilot program at Starkville High School. Instructor Debbie Thomas assists the 26 enrolled students with learning employment skills to assist them as they pursue their career goals after graduating from high school.
Great, and next I see John Robert Arnold, the Christmas Carols Hayride. And John Robert Arnold, this singing float is so much fun, and the MSU co-eds from Delta, 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 and Delta Gamma are so great to be singing on it, inviting everyone to sing along with them. It has been participating in the Starkville Christmas Parade for over 37 years, and come rain, shine, or whatever it is, this float always makes this parade every year. It's a very memorable float and one that we always enjoy seeing. So we appreciate the John Robert Arnold Christmas Carols Hayride.
And the Albert Lodge number 89 from Starkville, Mississippi, the Free and Accepted Masons Lodge. This is their second year to participate in this Christmas parade. It's a fraternity that promotes brotherly love, aids widows and orphans, and contributes to many of the philanthropic causes. Freemasonry is the world's oldest and largest fraternity, comprised of adult men 18 years of older, of good character from every country, religion, race, age, income, education, and opinion, who believe in the supreme being. It's recognized by the Grand Lodge of Mississippi and is under the leadership of John Mills of Starkville. Established in 1848 and one of the oldest in the state.
And next, we're glad to have participating in the parade with us the Starkville Housing Authority. This is an outreach program providing low-income families in the Starkville area with decent, safe, and affordable housing. They have been helping families in the Starkville area for over 30 years, and they hope to continue providing this through their many programs. They also have services and help their residents in Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, so we welcome them to the parade.
The Starkville Dispatch and family are riding aboard a festively decorated pontoon boat with the lights and the garlands. They're waving their flags. They've been in the parade for the past 6 years, and it's the 136th year that the Dispatch has been in publication. This 7 years ago, the Starkville Dispatch was born and strives to bring the citizens of Oktibbeha County and surrounding counties sports and news and community information every year.
Next, we have our Cub Scout Pack 14 that is sponsored by the Starkville Rotary Club. And they're celebrating a Star-Spangled Christmas with red, white, and blue and gold. Led by Cub Master Brent Fountain, Pack 14 has achieved gold level recognition from Boy Scouts of America Journey to Excellence. Fountain was selected as one of the top 50 Cub Masters at this year's Boy Scouts of America's national meeting in Atlanta, Georgia. Cub Scout Pack 14 is proud of their alumnus Mark Hoglantz for his recent appearance on the Food Network channel's Chops. So that's exciting, and we congratulate them.
Coming up behind them, American History Meets the Manger is the name of this float. I believe this may be Young Life of Starkville, a non-denominational Christian ministry and world-class organization for adolescents, where staff and volunteers enter the world of kids, earning the privilege of talking to them about the good news of Jesus and his love for them. Kids' lives are dramatically influenced while caring adults come alongside of them and begin to see their lives have great worth, meaning, and purpose. It began at Mississippi State in January of 2013 by 9 college students. And they offer small group meetings as well as summer camp trips.
And they are full of spirit tonight. Next, we have our Sudeth Elementary, Miss Swift and Miss Cambry's class that are going to be with us. And they're celebrating a red, white, and blue Christmas. And they're dressed as little fireworks surrounding Lady Liberty. And they are reminding all Americans to celebrate our freedom this holiday season, and they wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Wait. Do I see someone that's in one of the Sudeth Elementary classes on the float there? Kevin, are you going back to elementary school?
I'm here with Sudeth Elementary School. How are y'all doing tonight? So, could you tell me your name and what gave you the idea for this float?
My name is Christy Swift. I teach second grade at Sudeth, and we are thankful for all of our freedoms here in America and what they represent, that we're able to celebrate Christmas here. So we just wanted to embody red, white, and blue and share our patriotism with everyone.
All right, well, this is a wonderful float, and we're very thankful to have you. Back to you, Mel and Amy.
Excellent. Lady Liberty's surrounded by little firecrackers there, Amy. That's what that was. Yeah. How wonderful, teaching these children patriotism and also teaching them as participants of the Starkville Christmas Parade how to get involved with the community and just actually have a good time and usher in the Christmas season like we always do the first Monday after Thanksgiving every year at the Starkville Christmas Parade.
Definitely keeping with the theme tonight.
Absolutely. Now coming up behind them real quickly is the Starkville Academy Homecoming Queen. This year's queen, Miss Maris Moorhead. Maris has been selected to be on the homecoming court all her sophomore, junior, and senior years. And as a senior, Maris is captain of the Starkville Academy cheering squad, soccer captain, basketball captain, and was selected to receive the Starkville Academy 2015 Wendy's Heisman Award. How wonderful. Maris is an All-American cheerleader, and she is an active member of the First Baptist Church of Starkville and was also selected as a 2015 Soccer All-Stars. That's Miss Maris Moorhead, the Starkville Academy homecoming queen.
And right behind our Starkville Academy homecoming queen, that's approaching now, we see the Starkville Academy junior varsity cheerleaders. And these junior varsity cheerleaders from Starkville Academy participated in cheer camp at Mississippi State University this past summer. The squad has received a Spirit Stick every day at camp, and they also received the Superior Trophy. So a lot of spirit there. They won 3rd place in extreme competition, Superior in sideline evaluation, and Superior ribbon in cheer competition. So they've won a lot of awards, and we're glad they're with us tonight.
Behind them are the Starkville Academy varsity cheerleaders. They've been participating in the parade for over 30 years, made up of 10th through 12th graders, receiving awards at the UCA Cheer Camp at the Beach Club in Gulf Shores. Among their many awards, they received All Superior ribbons, 1st place Extreme Routine, 2nd place Sidelines, 3rd place Game Day, and award for inspiring leadership on and off the field. Wow. They have 7 All-American cheerleaders and 3 members who were invited to try out for the UCA staff squad.
And next we welcome the Starkville Academy Lady Blues dance team. They were originally named Balls Dolls. The Starkville Academy Lady Blues is a varsity dance team, and in 2015 the Lady Blues attended the Universal Dance Association camp at MSU, and they were awarded 5th place in large varsity for their home pom routine and a superior rating out of all home pom. They received the UDA Spirit Stick and Super Spirit Stick Awards. So we congratulate them on all their awards and glad they're with us.
While we're watching the Mississippi Youth Dance League, Royal Insanity, and they are formerly, that was their former name, Royal Insanity, but they're under the leadership of Nisa Douglas of Starkville. They've got 25 girls that range from ages 6 to 17, and they enjoy dancing and competing all over the United States. Mississippi Youth Dance League serves, promotes, and enhances the development of boys and girls by instilling a sense of competence, usefulness, belonging, and influence, as well as allowing the youth to grow and learn while they're having fun. And it does really look like they're having fun out there.
It does.
Let's just watch them perform. We appreciate the groups that stop here and actually perform for our cameras. That was the Mississippi Youth League's team, formerly known as Royal Insanity.
And next we welcome Miss Maroon and White, Kaylee Brown. Miss Maroon and White 2015 is Kaylee Brown, and she is the daughter of Stephen and Doreen Brown of Lucedale, Mississippi. She was crowned out of 55 girls in March. She will spend her reign promoting Mississippi State University at various events throughout the year. So we appreciate her participation.
And our own man on the street has Miss Callie Brown with him now. Sorry, I think that maybe we're having a little technical difficulty with our mic, but Miss Callie Brown, the Miss Maroon and White of 2015. Thank you. We like that maroon car she's in as well.
Absolutely.
Coming up behind her, the Rolling Hills Development Center has been participating in the Starkville Christmas Parade for over 10 years, claiming 2nd and 3rd place awards overall many times. A pillar of the community, Rolling Hills, was established in 1976, opening with only 120 residents and 1 building to house them, but over the years they've grown to almost 200 residents and added 2 group homes.
Next we have a great float from Southwire. They have been in business for over 65 years, and the Starkville Southwire currently employs 312 employees on Airport Road. The company is big on safety and wants everyone to return home to the same place the way they left it. They have been recognized by OSHA for working safely as a VPP, Volunteer Protection Program, Star Site for the last 4 years, which is being represented by the sign on the cab of the truck. They received the 2014 Recycler of the Year Award from the Mississippi Recycling Coalition and is recognized for environmental stewardship by MDEQ.
And speaking of recycled, Amy, did you know that all the parts there on their float is recycled? It's recycled cardboard, wood, plastic bands, and foil bags. So they don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk too. Thank you, Southwire.
Absolutely, and they're celebrating the Star Spangled Christmas theme and the growing Starkville Green team, and they thought it was a great opportunity to show our community that they are a star site and have been recognized by OSHA for working safely.
And the Mississippi Brawl Stars, you just saw them go by. They have participated in this parade for 4 years now. We always appreciate their participation. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more exciting information.
Cub Scout Pack 11 is next, and they received the Summertime Pack Award for having more than one half of the Scouts participate in summer activities. They've won the Journey to Excellence Gold Star for achieving the highest marks possible. They are celebrating a Star-Spangled Christmas by displaying service flags for our first responders and military branches, including law enforcement, EMT, and many other of our service programs.
The Toshiba Business Solutions loves the Starkville Christmas Parade, and the float is the highlight of the year for their employees. They're celebrating our Star Spangled Christmas, and they love the holiday that allows them to come together for the joy of the season. Now, their second year participating in the parade. This year in 2013, they got Best of Lights in the parade and second place overall winner in the West Point Christmas Parade. For the past 2 years, they've taken top honors in overall in the Christmas Parade in Columbus. So that's Toshiba Business Solutions, and that's a great float.
It is very, very pretty, very patriotic. Next, we have our Starkville Cowboys, and the Starkville Cowboys Little League football team is participating in the parade for their second year. And they aim to teach all players the fundamentals of football while instilling in them the leadership skills that will carry them through for their everyday life. They must know that they have respect for their parents, teachers, and coaches. The Cowboys are made up of 6 to 8 year old team, and they also have a 9 and 10 year old team. So we welcome them here today.
The First Presbyterian Church, this is their third year. Their float's called God Bless America. To show us how special this season really is, we are thrilled to celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, they say, Jesus Christ, while paying tribute to those who sacrifice so that we can maintain the freedom to do so. Thank you, First Presbyterian Church.
And what a cool truck we have with the Clark Beverage Group. The Clark Beverage Group was started by Carsey S. Clark in 1903 as a small soda water operation in the rear of a drugstore in Martin, Tennessee. He spent the next 5 decades developing beverage operations in Mississippi and Kentucky. Today, the small enterprise that he founded is in its 4th generation of ownership and consists of beverage operation in parts of Alabama, Indiana, Kentucky, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Their 1957 Chevy Coke truck is decorated with a scene from a Coca-Cola Christmas night. They incorporated the Coca-Cola Christmas polar bears that were first seen in TV advertisements in 1993. So on behalf of over 400 dedicated employees of the Clark Beverage Group and their families, they want to wish all the citizens of Starkville and their loyal customers and consumers for many years of support and wish everyone a very joyful and Merry Christmas.
And here's the man of the hour himself, Santa Claus, accompanied by his friends from the Starkville Rotary Club. Founded in 1924, the Rotary Club has more than 180 community leaders representing Starkville's business, educational, and government bodies. Now, there is Santa Claus, who's representing them on the float. The diverse membership offers leadership and resources for the enhancement of the greater Starkville area and for promotion of goodwill and peace in the world. They provide humanitarian services, encouraging high ethical standards, and work towards international understanding. Their motto is service above self. He profits most who serves best. Now, you can see, Amy, from our point here, that Santa Claus is actually getting off of his float because he will make his way up here to the set with us. Now, we talked about that earlier. Ladies and gentlemen at home, make sure you have your youngsters ready here in the next few minutes because Santa will have a special message for him, or for them. Oh my, I'm glad that we had those servicemen and first responders and good neighbors out there to help Santa Claus get off that float as he makes his way up here. Again, we always thank the Starkville Rotary Club, who have been escorting Santa in the Starkville Christmas Parade every year, and they are wishing everyone a very Merry Star-Spangled Christmas. As Santa Claus makes his way up here, we're going to have to take a quick break, Amy, and we're going to thank our sponsors who have been making this broadcast possible. And when we come back, we will have Santa Claus on set with us. So you folks at home, if you'll stay tuned, pay attention to these sponsors and make sure if you see them later, you thank them as well. So let's take a moment. We'll be right back with Santa Claus.
didn't stay.
That's okay. We'll talk about our. Welcome back, everyone at home, and welcome on the set, Santa Claus, the man of the hour.
Thank
Welcome.
you very much. It's always great to be in Starkville.
Yeah, you've told us before that we're your first stop a lot of times.
Absolutely. And my favorite Christmas parade.
See? And let me ask you, since we were up here on set, how was the rain? What were the conditions like out there on the parade route?
Well, had it been snow, it would have been great. But it was just Mississippi rain, you know, and was quite bearable.
Well, tell us about the crowds. Again, we have our vision of the crowd here in front of us, but what about down by the bank and
Good
on Main
number
Street?
of folks around down Main Street and coming around Russell. I don't know the name of that other street, but
Great.
lots of people.
Well, you know, we always have to ask you the tough questions when you're here on the set with us. The first one is, okay, what are the big toys this season?
Well, strangely enough, this year, for the first time in several years, Barbie, once again, is the most popular girls' toy.
Wow.
And for boys, it's Legos. And Legos are always fun because you can leave them on the bedroom floor and your parents will get up in the middle of the night barefooted and you can tell where they are from the screaming.
Yes, yes. Well, Santa, we're glad you have a sense of humor.
Absolutely.
What about electronic toys this year?
Oh, goodness. Ones that I can't even begin to tell you about. Several people have talked about drones.
Yeah.
And Santa and the FAA have problems enough getting from the North Pole around the U.S. So I don't know what's going to happen with drones.
Yeah.
Well, Santa, have the boys and girls been really good this year?
Basically, most of them have. And you know, the closer it gets to Christmas, even though it's hard, the better they tend to get.
Now, if they want to write you a letter, tell us again exactly what they need to do. Just address it to the North Pole.
It's Santa Claus, North Pole.
Wow, and it's not too late, right?
And, oh, no, it's never too late.
No, okay, so.
And I've had kids get up on my knee with an iPhone and open it up and say, this and this and this is what I want.
Okay, well,
That's
where we are today.
Way
right?
ahead of Santa. I have elves that can use iPhones, but I'm not there yet.
Well, I always appreciate it, Santa. You always come with a message, a special message for our boys and girls.
Well, this is such a special time of year. People love each other more. People tend to get along more. And that speaks to what this is really all about. I mean, Santa Claus is a good guy, but that's not the story of Christmas. And we need to remember what that story is and keep it in our lives and hearts.
Absolutely.
Not just for Christmas, but for all year long.
Absolutely, because we need to be reminded. And tonight we got our reminder from Santa Claus that it is the celebration of the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that we are truly celebrating.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Santa Claus. Real quick, look in the camera, tell the boys and girls what all of us good parents want them to hear.
You absolutely have to be asleep on Christmas Eve. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you need to be especially good between now and then. And I know this will be hard to believe because this is a stressful time for parents. And it will be the easier you make it on them, the better I can make it on you.
Oh, see? That's our Santa Claus right here. You heard it first from the Starkville Christmas Parade, 44th annual, 39th consecutive broadcast. Thank you for being with us every one of those, Santa
Certainly, I
Claus.
love it. Wouldn't miss it.
Thank you so much. Now, another exciting finish to the parade. I believe our man on the street is with our judges. Now, we didn't talk earlier a lot about the judges' criteria, so we might want to talk a little bit about that. But, Kevin, I'm going to toss it to you and let you tell us about what's going on at the judges' table.
All right, Mel, I'm here with our 3 first-time judges of the Starkville Christmas Parade, and they have tallied up their results. I believe they're ready, but first I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves.
Yes, I'm Julie Brown. I'm an attorney here in Starkville, and this is my first time being a judge, and we really, really enjoyed it. A lot of effort.
All right, well, Julie, we are glad to have you.
Catherine Hammett, he is right there. Catherine Hammett, I'm a realtor at Starkville Properties, and this is my first time judging. Enjoyed it a lot.
All right, thank you.
And I'm Brian Hawkins. I'm the marketing manager for Buffalo Wild Wings here in Starkville. We had a great time tonight. We want to wish everybody in town a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
All right, well, thank you three. We really appreciate you doing it. And Brian, at this time, I'm going to let you announce your results.
Alrighty, our winner for Best Use of Theme this year was OCH Regional Medical Center. The winner for the Best Use of Lights Award, Toshiba Business Solutions. And for the Best Overall Float, we had a tie between our two Cub Scout packs, Cub Scout Pack 11 and Cub Scout Pack 14. We're tied for Best Overall. We want to thank all our entrants for a great parade and congratulate our winners.
All right, thank you, judges. We appreciate you guys coming out with us tonight. I know it was a little stormy at first, but we were blessed with the weather to clear up, and there were tons of good floats. I know you had tough decisions to make, but we appreciate you being the ones to do it for us. Back to you, Mel and Amy.
Wow, that was awesome. What great judges we had, and what efficient judges we had. I mean, they got the scores tabulated, they got the results to us immediately. And of course, again, OCH, the Cub Scouts, and Toshiba Business Solutions, congratulations to you guys. All your hard work and participating in the inclement weather, it all paid off. So thank you very much to our judges. Now, Amy, this is at the part of the parade where we're gonna tell everyone thank you, that we appreciate their participation. We want to run down real quickly. I don't want to bore anybody at home, but the crew here at Starkville First United Methodist Church and with Channel 5 that has worked literally all day long, even with the bad weather coming in, we got to thank them. We want to thank especially our chief engineer, Olin Booth, and our engineer Ross Swanner for making all the adjustments because of the rain. We thank our producers, Karen Dampier and Bill Green, who have been working so hard, and our director of almost 30 years. Kevin was talking about me being here for 24 now. Ralph has beaten me by about 5 years, and so Ralph Oliveri, our director, we thank you so very much. Our stage manager, Lynn McBroom, and our set designer, she does a great job. Zach Ashmore did our graphics package. Our cameramen, Miss Kayla Gilmore and Mr. Tittle, and our other cameraman was Evan McBroom. Thank you so much, Evan. So that takes care of our crew. We thank the ladies, the staff, and everyone here at First United Methodist Church for making this possible. And of course, our thanks to the partnership, Jennifer Gregory, who is the CEO, Jennifer Prather, who just gave us the smile, and thank you very much for our special events and project coordinator, and our ambassadors from the partnership, all of our public servants, the police, fire, everybody, and our judges. We thank them very much. We are wrapping things up. I want to say thank you to our co-host, Amy Tuck. And Amy, I'd love the opportunity here at WOBV to talk to you more sometime about things, but for right now, just let me say thank you for being an excellent co-host to our parade. We appreciate your participation.
It was a high honor to be here with you, and look forward to viewing it on the replays, and we can see all the exciting entries that we were able to see tonight.
All righty, so we're wrapping it up here from the 44th Annual Starkville Christmas Parade, our 39th broadcast. We thank you at home for joining us. We want you to have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Good night from Starkville Channel 5 WOBV at the First United Methodist Church.